EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Landover. Justice Hill to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Keon White on the tackle.
4 yards.
From 31. Here's second down and 6. That's quickly out to Smith. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. A big play there for Washington. It covers 51 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's a give running left with Mixon. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second and 7.
Alert! Alert!
Now Allen forced to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Yaya Diaby. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. That one incomplete. Hovering, outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Younghoe Koo.
Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. And that is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Love to throw to get started. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
A second down throw for Love. This pass deflected and caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open man, that's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 45. White. Commit red. Cut.
They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in. What a try. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
The kicker on for the point after.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes Hill on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Yaya Diaby. He works his way in, and that's now 2 sacks for him in the opening quarter. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. Javon Vele was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Duvernay to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Ready up. Ready, set.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Down. 33.
From the gun, it's Love. That one on target to Cotton. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Cut.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Micah Fitzpatrick up to make the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Go now. Ready?
Throwing is Love. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. That one intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 9.
From the 42-yard line. Here's second and 1.
42-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw. Oh, he gets that downfield to Tremble, the tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stumping that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll work forward 4 yards, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he finds some space, tackled after the gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Here's second and 2. They will work the middle with Mixon. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
He's got it at the 7. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal.
Ready? Out.
That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Commanders are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
Ready up.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Here's Love to throw. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Set. Ready. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Love. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's in. Cooper Kupp. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry, Greg. That was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drop.
Their own 27-yard line.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Now timeout signal 4th, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Round 80.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Whose kick is good. And the Commanders up the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Love. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. Good for an Eagles first down.
Come on, set. Ready?
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready, set.
To throw is Love. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Let's go now. Set.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. This one from 52 yards away. And that one not going to get there. And it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Now Allen on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Stop. Alert! What's that?
On second down, Allen. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
43-yard line.
Brown 80! 56! All 52. You go.
First down, Allen. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Half 85. What's that?
They'll run here with Mixon. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
What's that?
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
4th and goal, decision time, and they will go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And this will pay off. It is caught. Devon Valen. Touchdown, Commanders. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball's incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Bug. Moving to his left. He keeps it himself. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Down. Set.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. Huff brings it in left side. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. 52, ready.
Here's McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set. Let's go now. Set.
On 2nd down, Love. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Lucas Van Ness getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Back to throw is Love. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
To check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Mixon. Heading out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, tight.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be 3rd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Taking a shot downfield for Smith. This one's down the field, but lined up incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. Allen gonna throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's gonna have a Commanders first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
And that right there is going to end up probably being the play of the game either way, Mike. I mean, think, if you fail on that 4th down, you give the ball to your opponent. All they need to do is come away with a field goal, and you lose in regulation. But this coach, he's not playing for a tie. He's not playing for overtime. He's saying, I got the ball late in the 4th quarter. I'm putting the trust in my offense to not only extend this drive, but to go out and try to win this game.
Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
This has been a really good drive so far. But what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here As we get to first, Josh Allen. Touchdown, Washington. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Here we go. Cut.
Love to throw it on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Lucas Van Ness. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Here comes second down.
Let's go now. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Duvernay with the grab. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Set. Cut.
They'll drop to throw. Short throw taken in by Goddard. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Okay.
Here is second and 7.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Throwing is Love. He'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
And it's a big-time sack by the defense, but, Mike, you just can't take these sacks if you're the quarterback. End-of-game situations, you're trying to make something happen and come from behind. You have to understand throwaways. I don't care if you have to put the ball in harm's way. You have to take a little bit more chances here. These negative sacks, they cost time, they cost yardage, and they really make this even a more difficult hole to climb out of.
Yellow. 22.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Left side, caught by Lamb. So the Eagles use their first timeout here. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Ready.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10.
Cut.
We'll go play action with Love. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds, but gives them some breathing room. Up to the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's Mixon. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.